If the 1950s and 60s were about learning to play cricket, the 1970s were about learning how to win. This was the decade that gave Indian cricket its soul, turning a whisper of hope into a roar of belief. It's the story of how a team learned to stand tall, fight back, and dream big. It all started in 1971, when Ujit Wadekar became captain. Nobody really expected India to win overseas. We were known for being good at home, but often intimidated by foreign conditions and fearsome reputations. But Wadekar brought a quiet confidence, a belief in his young players. And one of those young players was a 21-year-old opener named Sunil Gavaskar. In his debut series against the mighty West Indies, Gavaskar did the unthinkable. He scored a staggering 774 runs, facing some of the fastest bowlers in the world with incredible calm and technique. India won that series in the West Indies, a first for the nation. Later that same year, the magic continued. India beat England at the Oval, another historic first series win in England. The world suddenly woke up and took notice. The underdog wasn't just rolling over anymore. This team had bite. Most importantly, the players themselves started to believe that their courage could conquer any fear. A huge part of this newfound dominance, especially at home, was our legendary spin quartet. Bishan Singh Bedi, Erapali Prasanna, Bhagwat Chandrasekhar, and Srinivas Venkat on Indian pitches. These four were absolute magicians. They could make the cricket ball dance, loop, and spin in ways that baffled the world's best batsmen. Cricket matches in India became chess matches of strategy and patience. The crowd lived and breathed every delivery. Spin bowling wasn't just a tactic. It became India's identity, our unique and beautiful gift to the game. While the spinners spun their web, one man stood like a rock at the other end, Sunil Gavaskar. He became more than just a great batsman. He was a symbol of Indian resilience and technical perfection, facing the fastest, most terrifying bowlers of his era. Think Lilly. Roberts holding Gavaskar stood firm, his textbook defense a shield for the entire nation's hopes. He showed the world that Indian batting was about discipline and class. And alongside him, you had artists like Gandappa Viswanath, whose elegant wristy strokes made batting look like poetry in motion. As the 70s rolled into the early 80s, a new generation began to emerge. This was a new India, ambitious, aggressive, and fearless. Names like Mahendra Amarnath, Kirti Azad, Sandeep Patel, and, of course, Kapil Dev started to make their mark. Kapil, the young all-rounder from Haryana, was a force of nature. He brought raw pace, unbridled energy, and an attacking mindset that India had never seen before. We had produced great batsmen and spinners, but in Kapil Dev we found our first true match-winning fast bowler. By 1983, all the pieces were in place. The team was a perfect blend: Gavaskar's experience, Kapil's explosive fire, and a core group of players who had seen both the highs and lows. The hard lessons of the 70s had forged them into a tough, seasoned unit. They were no longer happy just to compete. They wanted to win. The seed of belief planted back in 1971 had now grown into a mighty tree. The stage was set for the most glorious, unexpected triumph in Indian cricket history. The journey from hopeful contenders to world champions was about to be complete. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this look back at a golden era of Indian cricket, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next chapter in our story. See you next time.